70.
Always on the road, always on the phone, but still I can't tell you what's up. Working half a days and still don't get straight. But now you take me home, the place where I belong. This melody in my bones, it takes me home to you.
Have
What's
like
up?
a channel.
Of course I
Got
do.
moved cool kids.
Yeah, exactly. Now, come on, Sloths. Sit your ass down. This is real men business now, as you can see.
Real men business.
Of course. I mean, compared to them exploiters, this is real men business right here.
Yeah.
Fucking 15-year-old kid doxing, I mean, not doxing, DDoSing. So, that is way too big on the stream. Holy shit, hold on.
By the way, you might want to turn us up on the stream.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea, that.
Also, I'm gonna mute the stream simply so you don't have to hear us double.
There we go.
Are you saying I sound horrible?
Yes.
No, I mean, I'm sounding horrible.
Oh, wait, we're not saying that it sounds horrible? Oh, okay.
How dare you, Pokey? I sound amazing.
Well,
How could you say that to me?
I didn't even say it to you, I said it to myself.
So, how did this all start, actually? I remember I got one of the messages. I got a message off one of our moderators.
I believe I was the first to actually encounter this. At least I was one of the first to respond to it. Like, I just happened to get on and just happened to notice that people are saying there's exploiters, and I hopped onto the server, and wouldn't you know it, there's exploiters, so I just
be
started
honest.
dealing with the issue.
I'm gonna be honest. I remember getting a bunch of spam pings from that damn bot. And then everyone was like, it's an exploit attack. And I'm like, oh, great. Call the mods in.
Yes, but I remember one mod was DMing me about...
It was most likely Jakesy. He was the most active during that.
He was. And basically he was DMing me saying that, this exploiter's DM'd him. Basically, he's found this way of getting this and that into the game and blah, blah, blah. Other crap like that, no one really cares about, easily fixed. So anyway, I'm sat there like, okay. And then he's on about, he will stop if we make a deal. So I'm thinking, like, what the fuck? Why is this fucking... How old is he again? 17? 17-year-old, sits on his ass all day, fucking hacking Lego games. Let's make a deal and I'll stop hacking your game. It's like, the fuck, I'm not going to accept that.
Textbook definition extortion. That's just textbook definition extortion. But yeah, it started a week ago on the 15th of September, August.
But,
a week ago.
When I first started responding to it, like catching them with their crappy alts.
So then he was like flexing, I made a bypass around your system, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. I knew that was possible. I just didn't think anyone would spend that amount of time just to bypass it. You must be really sad to just sit there for fucking hours and hours bypassing a system. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I can fix it easily. So then he's sat there about making a deal. Okay, you give me in-game power, you give me money, I'll stop exploiting and all this lot. So I'm just sat there like, what the fuck is this kid on? Like, honestly. So I start making fun of him, you know. Like, you just sat in your ass all day demanding money off big communities, because he's also done this with MRT, Midnight Race in
Yeah.
Tokyo. Me and Sloth have talked to them about it. And he's legit a joke. Like, honestly, it's...
I'm looking through the fucking Discord of theirs, and one of their mods is just plain pathetic. They got this fucking marketplace set up, and he's like selling 3 Synapse key for $20. Yeah, then it ain't free,
Then
fella.
it's that free.
Yeah, and then when people tell him that, he goes and starts admin abusing and starts just changing the names and fucking whatever crap. Like, bro,
That's
pathetic as
that's
shit.
exploiters for you.
Pathetic as shit, bro. I don't get it. How can you have such talent in coding and then just proceed to waste it? You're just wasting it, exploiting on a Lego game instead of using it to get actual money from using it for a job, you know?
It's true. They
Oh,
sorry,
it's
go on.
just a waste.
It
Even
is.
Sean said he has talent, but it's just sad to see.
He has talent, but it's wasted. And no one's going to trust him because he's a known exploiter. No one's going to trust him to make a game or be a part of a development team due to the name he's now surrounded himself by.
I mean, it's not to say that hackers don't get anywhere once they were black hats, that it's not like they don't turn back into white hats. It's just that's happened with some of the greatest hackers out there. They got caught and eventually they turned around.
I think one of the key points we're missing here is that he's just like he's not even a kid. He's nearly an adult, right? He says he's 17, right? So he's nearly an adult. You know, 1 year off to being an adult. So I just can't understand the generation. Like, I'm only a year younger than him, but I'm like, compared to him, like, I'm in a totally different
More mature.
universe.
Yeah,
No,
they're
I'm
more
just in a
mature.
totally different universe because I
Basically.
understand hard work, making money, blah blah blah. Instead, he's just basically threatening people over money, and he knows he's not gonna get anywhere. He knows that we're not gonna give 1 cent to him. I would not give 1 cent to some little arrogant fucker sitting behind a computer screen, thinking he's, you know, tough as shit, you know, when he's probably two
Thinking
hundred
he's the god
pounds
of the
with a
universe.
fucking neck beard, you know.
From what I've gotten screenshots from some guy around at me today that are screenshots of the guy apparently saying that he's from India. So he's currently 16, almost 17. Which is like, damn. Gotta lie about that age, am I right? Just to seem a bit more intimidating
And
when
then,
you really aren't.
so then he, so after we patched all of his exploits, anyway. So after me and Cal sat there for about nearly 2 days straight, patching them all because he just found a new way, blah blah blah. Anyway, we found his ways on how he's doing stuff. But now this one shot
One
kid or
shot kid.
whatever the fuck he's called, fucking 15-year-old
Just
virgin,
just
whatever.
using by the name of Femboy. Because that's exactly his fucking profile picture, bro. Like,
Is that
goddamn.
actually?
I'm pretty sure it's one of the characters from where the main protagonist is some cat girl fucking thing that's actually a guy. Like, goddamn.
Oh, I
Game
see.
of
He's into lady
like nothing
boys.
against gays. Fucking do whatever you want, but that and then you go acting like tough shit when you're committing a fucking federal criminal offense. Yeah, you ain't shit. You're just going behind bars.
Well, I doubt that. I doubt it'll get anywhere serious to that. It's just
Yeah, but since
it's kind of disappointing seeing the way people act these days.
How much did he want?
I don't know. He wants in-game power or money. I did not know. I did not have a price because I wasn't interested. I don't want to know.
I
his
wouldn't have
price.
given him either, but
I wouldn't even trust
I'm
him
interested to
with
see what he
one
money
fucking penny.
wants.
I wouldn't trust him with 1 penny. Wouldn't trust him with 1 fucking penny.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but speaking to MRT Midnight Race in Tokyo community, big game. They did say that his co-owner would give him the scripts that this Godex nation has made, like the source code of it all, so they could fix it, and in return he wanted money. So he's trying to basically scare big communities and well-known games into actually giving him money, so it would stop him from exploiting the games and ruining the gameplay and the income of the games. Because
Literally just extortion. That is textbook definition extortion.
yes, how big is this community? The community, I believe it has what
10,000, 13,000 or something.
13,000 members, and he
Yes.
has like a team of well-known exploiters in Roblox all working for him, and they all post
Including
their
that
own.
femboy.
Yes,
Including the
and
femboy.
there's one of them with nearly 100k subs on YouTube, I think. Forgot his name, but he's quite well known apparently. So it's basically a group of fucking little kids who obviously clearly don't want to make money. They just want to piss other people off, which is a waste of your time and life. So
Most of us here are doing this as a voluntary side thing to our original lives. We're not even getting paid for this. Like, for example, me or Sloth. However, then there's you and Sean and the other devs and then Miner who are actually getting paid for this because it's, dev work. That's a lot of effort. So you're gonna get paid for that. But us, we're just doing this voluntarily, so it's not gonna be much of a detriment to us.
it's just more of an impact for me and Minor, since this is one of our sources of income, along with other things. So it's kind of frustrating to see that these little 13-year-olds keep hacking the game and ruin the gameplay, and no one can join. So that then means that people stop playing our game because of basically it was unplayable.
Yeah.
And then that means our money drops as well. And then also that means that we can't pay other devs to make new games or new updates.
Also, I'm gonna get to some of the questions that are being asked in chat. Am I ever gonna open fucking faction applications again besides plot point thingy? I don't know what you quite mean with the last part, but Sean, you said you were gonna integrate like a faction applications thing into the hub here.
Yeah,
Have you
so
worked on that?
a lot of applications are going to be integrated to the robots game, the NRPC open space. And yeah, but I've obviously been very busy with the exploiters and blah blah blah, so I've not currently got around to doing it. But it will be announced when certain applications are available on there, and then certain members in an RPC group will be able to open and close and view the results and delete them and blah blah blah. And they'll have like a search thing, so they can search a specific user's application if they've submitted one and whatnot. But for now, they are not in game, and I believe faction applications will probably open when they are. Not quite sure.
They're always open. I don't really bother closing them.
Yeah,
at all.
they're
I just
yeah.
go through them, see what the faction are proposing, and if it's something I don't need, I instantly delete the shit.
If you're trying to find them, they're under the information tab
Yes.
on the Discord channel.
I'm gonna advise you to if you're gonna put something trolly in there, like you've been like all the people have been doing the past few weeks, it really doesn't matter to me. I just go through all the applications, look at the one that are actually interesting, and then I delete all the rest.
Question:
Thank
why
you.
they not also attack Victory? Well, at the beginning, they
They
obviously,
did.
yeah, well, they have. They've not been back there since. But at the beginning of all this exploitation, Warship was the main game. Like, it had the most player counts and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. So they decided to attack that first. And due to the last scripts we had, there's been a lot of weaknesses in the code inside systems, so there's a lot of weak points in the coding, which made it an easy target.
Yeah, there's also been the fact, well, they're now DDoSing, which is, not allowed in, I believe, any of the countries, including European Union, UK, US, which is just, first of all, down bad, and second of all, why? Just because we won't give you money that you don't deserve.
Oh, he
We
has.
aren't gonna bend into their extortion stuff. And for that, they're just gonna start DDoSing the servers, possibly getting Roblox to get on their ass. And even if we have reported them to Roblox, because we have the, even though it's on Discord, it is still a picture that's of one of them kind of literally admitting to starting a DDoS. So
I personally don't believe it will be taken into legal matters.
it won't. It's probably
Yeah.
an IP ban. It will probably be an IP ban, which can easily be evaded, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, true. But I
Yeah,
don't think it'll go that far. Sorry, Slav.
the last I'm answering a question. The last time the game was exploited was due to the plane system. The plane system was Wolfenchan. I think you recoded that, but Wolfenchan is a really exploitable script. That's what they were using for that explosion
That sound
exploit.
stuff, that
And
sound
that
stuff.
sound, yeah,
Most
that used to be the biggest thing.
most of the most of the coding has been commented out. So I think if you go in the planes now, you won't hear any sound and such, just due to the exploiting. Obviously, it's a free system, free plane system, and it's very old. So like, it has so many vulnerabilities about the system.
It's
What?
basically the coals, but a plain script. I don't even really know why anyone would still use coals. I should get so exposed.
What has the exploiters been doing to the victims of it? Victims of what? DDoS attack?
Their exploits. They've been extorting them like, oh, give us this amount of money and we'll stop hacking, or we'll give you scripts to patch our hacks. Which is just, like I said, it's extortion. It's not allowed.
Yeah.
And it's a really crappy way of earning money when you could just use your coding experience to make legitimate money that isn't earned from extortion.
Yeah. I think also this God of Nation kid and his whole community, they just want to be known for that type of stuff. Even though he's not making any money off it, he basically wants to. How can I put this? He just wants to be known as that one kid that
He wants
exploits
attention.
large groups and blah blah blah. Because he's sat there messaging me and I'm not even replying back to him anymore, and he's just constantly like messaging me and shit. Well, he's not actually messaging me for a while now, but he just wants attention basically, and I'll give it him because I patched all of his shit. I can't stop DDoS attacks, so I may as well give him his attention and call him out for being the bitch he is, and that's hiding behind a computer screen.
But like, we're not gonna give in. What they're wasting their effort on is a dead end from which not get any money. They're gonna waste their effort for something they won't get any money from. It's
Um,
it's not a small community. It's a community of 13,000 people.
yeah.
The intentions of most of them, I don't think they're bad. But we've got some people from there that actually have good intentions that actually want to put a stop to what this guy's doing. They're just sitting there undercover, just watching for some stuff that they're doing. So there's quite a few of them, and it's quite a big community, but not all of them are bad people.
What am I gonna do about the cyber attack? I can't really do much, as I'm
We
limited
aren't a
just to the
cybersecurity firm. We're not a cybersecurity firm, so.
as I'm just limited to the game itself. Like I do not have access to the actual main servers it's being hosted on, and the coding behind how everything connects to that main server. So I
Also,
cannot realistically do anything about it. I've looked into like ways I can manipulate the Roblox server side into maybe changing a server IP every so often, but it's not a thing sadly. So I cannot do anything about the attacks. and that's why I'm not afraid to give the guy attention that he wants. Because I can't stop it. He'll eventually get bored and think, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Hopefully he'll realise that.
Or at least he'll see that it's not profitable. Also, Cooley, I saw what you said. We're not gonna, we're not endorsing to dox this guy. Even what the fuck he's doing is bad, but I've seen some shit about doxing people. For example, that guy that was trying to make literal profit off of Technoblade's death. But generally nobody deserves it.
Yeah, if any doxing or DDoSing of individuals that are in our community, they will be blacklisted straight away. No questions asked, as you are committing a crime, and we will have to blacklist you for the protection of our all members within our servers.
And for the
So
simple
we are
reason that we don't wanna
definitely
get
not
paid.
encouraging any illegal activities.
Yeah,
That
we're
answers-
better than the Welsleys.
And God
Yeah,
X Nation.
You
Yeah.
just had to fucking mention it.
But no, it
Why don't we
pissed.
make worship into into a Steam? Because it's not that easy. This is using Roblox code. We can't just port that over into a Steam game. Plus, it's
I don't think anyone
Roblox.
play if it's on Steam.
Yeah, and if it was on Steam, I don't think anyone. When
No,
are-
Nicholas,
when are
I'm
we
here.
updating Victory? Didn't we already just update Victory like a few weeks ago?
It's getting a new update though. I've been adding little things onto it
2.14, right?
today.
Or
Yeah,
no, that's worship. Wasn't
I think so. I have no idea what the version numbers are. I'm being honest with you, it's only mine who cares about that. When is it getting updated? Ooh. I currently don't have a date on it, as it's mostly just mine that have been working on it. So I don't know how far he's gotten in the update. So we'll have to wait and see.
I know in the next update he's finally in the damn King George uniforms again.
Hmm. Well, we'll come up with factions. Well, there's a lot of things that can happen. I can't really predict the future and what will happen with them, but I just want that they're stable and not causing drama like the old RNP used to, which was a big old hassle for the staff team to deal with. Currently, it's been going better.
The Welsleys put it in a simpler form. So the leader of the Welsleys was, they were manipulating current staff members, community members to spy on the staff team and other factions to get information for their use. And then after being staff team blacklisted, any Welsleys, the head of the Welsleys then docks both me and Sean. So that led to their community blacklist and all the other groups associated with them. And then through an investigation, basically found that they were also doing some TOS type stuff in their games, and then also that the leader of it, who I'm not going to name, stole about 120,000 Robux from Miner in support of the DUK, which wasn't meant for the Welsleys, was taken from the DUK to be only used for the Welsleys. So all that is gone. So they're permanently banned from the community. That's basically the short story of it. If you really want, you can look up through the announcements and find the expose of Philip, and there's all the evidence you need for that as to why they're community blacklisted and what they did.
Except from the
I like how
doxing evidence, obviously, because that would be illegal for us to actually post that.
I like how you weren't gonna mention them, but then proceeded to mention them.
Well,
Next
it's
question.
because its name's in the document.
Yeah.
But if
why didn't
the expose or the doxing photo, even if I were to put it in there, the whole thing is just because of the information on the photo. the whole thing would have had to be blacked out, and it wouldn't have been useful anyway. So it's one of those things of where, like, while I would like to have it, I can't, because what is it going to be serving for other than, we have the evidence, but it just isn't. You're not going to be able to view it.
Next question. Why didn't they announce the person who became a governor for HMS Victory in the server? We did. We announced that Niner was a new governor.
As the vote was held quite a while ago, and all the other parties dropped out,
Yeah.
so he won by default.
Is there any possibility that the hackers, that the Wellesleys are working with the hackers? No, there's none.
Definitely not.
And not that I know of.
If there is, they've fallen to a new low.
Yeah.
How about next? How about we do
you-
this? We're not gonna do that. Again, we do not endorse any criminal activity, and anyone that does it in the name of the NRPC is unrelated to us and will be blacklisted.
Can you add Spanish teams to Victory as they were in the battle? It is in the works, actually, Spanish teams. It is. We definitely put a pin in it, and we are working on them. They will not come in the next update, but they will come in an update. Do not worry.
What was the question?
What, can you add Spanish teams?
Oh,
Oh, he said it.
those are a possibility, yes. But it's just with upcoming factions. Next.
Spanish
Oh,
Spanish royalty RP win.
Will people be able to create factions again like the Wellesleys? Probably no.
Well, this isn't really a
We've
faction.
seen what happened. We've had different ones like what the Windsors. I don't even know if they're still going on. Jeez. And the Wellesleys themselves, but from the standpoint of they were just causing trouble. There was nothing worth in having this. It's just causing drama. And well, what's the actual worth of bringing? What's the RP worth? What's the
ERP.
roleplay worth? No, Soft. That's your thing, not.
But that's them too. Didn't they give a certain
both,
action
yeah.
on a certain table in that
No.
document?
Something you would very much.
Oh, you know what I found out the other day? The another one of their members that was forced to leave, but it was a former staff member of ours. He was removed from another community for this. He was sexually sending messages to a minor over Discord. Yeah, and he was an active Wellesley at the time, so I was like, that's it makes me very against families at this point that all this stuff goes on. So even if we were to have another one of those families, I'm going to be keeping a very, very close eye on them.
Definitely.
I don't trust them at all.
Will faction tags or faction spawns ever be added? Also, will muskets ever be able to kill people in the future? For the second question, I'll be no, never. That's the only guns that can kill are those given to the RNP. And considering that we're talking the context of Victory, the MAA, which is just RNP's division.
Victory is, we are working on a PvP system. Players can toggle it on and off.
And faction tags or faction spawns, well, there are already faction spawns and faction tags, so I don't quite see what you mean with that.
Why are we being raided by exploiters? Basically, there's a sad group of children that have online e-girls and have no money, so they're just stuck at home all day and don't know what to do with their time. So
Actually,
they just,
no, a better way to put it. Misguided people. Done.
Basically, children that don't like real bitches. Basically, they just want to make quick and fast money by exploiting the game, and no one's going to give them money. So it's, it's pretty pointless.
Question, use VPN. You can't apply a VPN to a server.
And then, yeah, exactly.
I mean, use it for your own private network, but it can't be applied to use to a game server between communications between the client and the server host, or the server itself.
Oh yeah, I know. There is no way of actually connecting to a Roblox server to actually stop this in a legal sense. Coming from a developer, there is no way I can stop this unless I illegally connect to them servers, which I can't even do. Because I don't hack. I don't code like hack shit. I would not even know where to start to begin with, and I wouldn't do that anyway because I do not want to stoop to a low level like these fucking children. So there's your answer. Do you think the hackers could try and attack the Victory, and if so, how? Well, they'll probably try and DDoS that sooner or later anyway, so obviously we can't stop that again. Roblox needs to act on this, and hopefully Roblox will see the email we sent them and actually take action on people like this, because this happens to so many games daily. Because the server IPs are just too public. Or people can make softwares where they can just join the game and get the server IP. Because every time you join a new server on Roblox, the IP changes. So a person has to join that to then get the new IP and then send over the attack.
Yes.
Spam numbers.
From the standpoint of diving, it's very easy to get the IP because it happens every single time you join, and all the hacker needs to do is leech off the data that is sent from the server to you.
I mean, there's no point in just banning people in God X Nation because they're just gonna come on alts and stuff like that. They have no like actual. How do I explain? They have no life, so they just sit on Roblox or they go to school because they're that young. And they have actual general skill. This is what pisses me off. They have actual general skill, and they're just sat there on their asses, dating e-girls, looking at fucking boobies on the screen, and not making some real fucking money like men. Yeah. That's what pisses me off the most.
Like, that's the saddest thing about this entire ordeal. It's not the fact that the game's getting hacked. It's simply just what people are doing. What they're just doing. And also, fuck you, Sids.
Sloth, would you like to answer that question?
I got plenty. I got plenty.
He got $20 on his ass.
I got $1.
No
Thank you.
Also,
I look in my wallet right now. There's $5. Wow. You can have it, Sid. Give me an hour.
Sid's be talking shit, and then he's the guy that leaves 3 times in a row because of fucking problems like fucking period switches, dude.
I mean, to be honest, I don't really focus on women. I believe women are legit a waste of time. Especially if you're not accomplished your dreams yet. I wouldn't.
Andrew Twade?
I wouldn't.
Question mark?
No. I'm being serious. Like, it's not even from him. Like, I'm like obsessing over women is just ridiculous, and so many people are simps these days, and it's annoying. You should follow your dreams first. Set yourself up young, so you can enjoy your life when you're like mid-20s. You don't have to worry about your financial situation. You can go country to country. All you have to do is just spend 1 hour of working every day, and then you have 10 mil. Okay. So just try and set yourself up as early as possible.
Yeah, Dylan, the whitelisted server in Victory for factions you'd have to do like a private server for. That would be the best option for the factions, other than making, your own private game. Which I think Miner had said there is a dev for faction bases, isn't there? I don't know who that actually is, but there should be one, at least from what I knew, to make them for them.
What did you mean again?
There is already an age limit on worship, but it's still not stopped them. So So if you can give me some insight how to learn scripting on Roblox. How I learned scripting was I was using free models, and then I would try and replicate that, but in my own sort of way. So try and make them better. So I'd start off with like little things, you know, like use YouTube videos, use Dev Forum. Dev Forum's an amazing place with other keen learners like yourself. So I'd use all them resources that you've got and actually learn to code that way. Why is it? Mine now, I have no idea what mine is doing right now, so he's not here.
He's probably
sadly.
taking a fucking nap.
Yeah. But one of you guys had in rooms and offices to Point Nelson. Again, I did not have a release date on that. Sadly, I was working on it, and then I got wrapped up in a load of other stuff with Warship, and I believe INCs at that time. I'm not actually sure. So I just get wrapped up in all the other things. So hopefully it'll be coming soon, but it depends on how much I've actually got on and what needs working on first. So, but it's an amazing idea and I'd love to do it.
Oh wait, no, I know what mine is doing. He's dead. Again. Second time in the month, bro. SMH.
Oh, he got hit by a fucking taxi, did he?
He's dead again, bro.
Oh fuck, let me have some water. Just black.
Julio, it isn't that easy. We can't get their IPs from Roblox. Roblox keeps those secret.
Exactly.
Roblox is the only one that has access to their IPs. Which is why we need to contact them for them to likely be IP banned.
Exactly. And they have not replied to my email yet, so we'll see what happens when they reply, if they even reply. That's the question. If they even reply.
If not, then it's just at the time to tell when the guy gets bored of getting absolutely nothing from his bullshittery.
He's
And
already getting
goes to
nothing
the
from
next
it
game.
anyway. This is what I
Yeah.
don't get.
It's when he realizes that though that make the difference.
He has committed an actual crime now and he's getting nothing from it. Like I said in announcements before, if that's not a sign
The best
that
thing
you're
you
a
could say
fucking
to him.
idiot, I don't know what is.
The best thing that you can say to them, how does it feel to be a clown that's wasting their time on something they won't get any money from? We are just getting free entertainment at this point.
Well, give me 100k Robux and I'll give you the code. Ooh. Fuck off.
And what if I don't? Just like, and what if you don't? Well, keep
Blocked,
hacking.
deleted. Fuck off. That's my response
Thank-
to him. He's just wasting his fucking life.
Well, we do raids or battle reenactments like D-Day in the future. Yes, we are working on that. We have things like Arnhem working on that, like Belgian City. Yes, I think it's Belgium. I was near that a few weeks ago. But yeah, we do have stuff like that in mind, especially with Picoy, which Sean is conveniently leading. He came up with the idea for it, which is its main purpose is supposed to be something like a honorable duel, should we say, where two communities like clash it out for both to get more members.
Yep.
I think Sean could explain it better, since he founded the damn thing.
Yeah, it's more like just the community ever. I didn't like another community. We could go to war with them, or we can do like friendly wars, like operation type things.
Yeah.
But sadly, I've gotten somewhat sidetracked with development work that it's kind of died, so I kind of need to revive it. So yeah, that's sad. The sad truth.
Fucking hell. Someone is about mine apparently dying. Bro, next you're gonna get hit by a train in the overground or underground.
What you don't know is we've still been running it. Miner's actually dead, and we're running his account.
Legit.
It's Austria.
I'm the one hacking Warship. Yes.
Ah, yes, hacks his own game. Hacks his own game
Yeah.
to
No,
extort
no money
himself for
for me.
money.
Haha.
Who extorts himself for money?
That's eventful exploiting the PC. How the pings work? You just at the person.
The,
That's it.
the weakest exploits on NRPC are those that um music hack, that music exploit.
The music one was quite overpowered because what the plain script does when it wants to add a new sound for the client. Actually, no, it's to add sounds for everyone. So this was like to do with the guns and stuff. It would fire all the clients to make this sound. So I'm thinking it was on the server side at first, right? Because everyone can hear it. So now I was looking, so I'm like, okay, he's putting all the sounds in camera, and then I realized they keep adding and adding and adding and adding. So that was making the memory shoot up, which then makes the server crash for the clients, which is the players. So what this event actually does is when it's triggered, you could manipulate all the values of the sound and it makes new sounds. So he's just spamming that. And it had a fire all clients function, so it's going into everyone's client, which is their player.
But the thing is, we're talking Wolfenstein here, which is extremely old and has like zero protection, so
Yeah.
it isn't that much of a task to exploit it. So what the guys were like boasting about really wasn't much of an accomplishment.
No, it wasn't. These are scripts that have, always been around, so.
It was merely an oversight from us just keeping it that way. If not just intended for us to just ignore it until it actually became a problem.
Money's not a problem. I just don't want to give my money to low fucking. Slav, are you just gonna walk away during this podcast? How dare he?
LMAO.
Sit your ass down, Slav. Come back here.
Give me a gun.
There we go. There we go. Goodbye. Anyway.
Okay,
So,
I'll sit.
so money's not the issue. We just don't want to pay a fucking 17-year-old to stop hacking a game. It's like, the fuck. Not paying him one fucking cent. You can get off his ass and use his skills for actual work, and then he can get paid. Okay, I think he's only made exploits. I don't think he actually. So yeah. Use. Wait, is that another plain script? No. I mean, apparently they will give us the source code, and we would pay him. So I'm unsure. Why would we want to use private servers?
And at that point, you're just gonna be playing alone.
Yeah.
Nobody will be able to join you. You're just alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, Luft, that's exactly what we're saying. He's got potential in scripting, but he just uses them the wrong way.
It doesn't matter now because no one would hire him because they wouldn't trust him. Because he's now built up a reputation of himself as being this exploiter who goes around asking people for money and DDoSes games. So even if he transferred his skills, he'd get no work. Yeah. So obviously this situation has got a bit out of hand. These exploiters, and what the fuck? How have you gotten in here? Okay, he's gone now. Anyway.
I still wonder to this day why Minor has not had an owner rule. Group and he has community manager, because his Dreadnought account, it's just his auth account, so he doesn't get fucking annoyed. And why the fuck is Sid here? Or was. I see him on the stream.
I am not an owner in any way. Obviously, if anything were to happen to minor, or he just didn't feel like it, the group and community would go to me. But I do not own like a percentage of an NPC in any shape or form.
This is not a company. We do not have shares. It's all minor.
But I have recently taken a percentage over in INCs, as the former head dev did leave. So I'm also working on reviving INCs and making it better.
Oh, you were the head, Jeff.
No, it's Legend, wasn't it?
Let me guess.
INCs?
Legend
Yeah.
left for his Disney ripoff.
He'll have to work for a corporation that takes over games for their ideas and then just revives them, basically. So yeah. So expect good things from INCs.
Yeah, finally. Not dead. Iron Seas was a good game. It just had bugs, and then there were too few players
The
playing.
maps are too big.
Yeah.
True.
What is your PC setup? I forgot what I even have on this PC.
I could list my entire thing because I recently replaced most of the pods.
I know I've
Yeah.
got Horizon 7 8 core, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a GTX 1060. I know what people are gonna say. Oh my god, it's old, blah blah blah. But every game I've thrown at it can run at high settings, so I have no need to replace it.
I have had a 1050 Ti for most of this PC's life.
It just
and
runs
was
at every single
completely
game
fine.
though. Yeah,
It was
exactly.
just completely fine. I don't get what people are like, oh, it's old, it must be bad. No, it works just fine. The only reason I upgraded to a 2060 was simply because of higher different games on Steam that were just more quality on which a 1050 Ti would start having issues with. Plus, the card itself was getting old and was starting to have issues. I was like, well, I'm not just gonna. I
You're
might as well
fucking
upgrade
old.
to a different card. Shut the fuck up! You're older than me, man. Taco
You're the
Bell
oldest one
manager.
here.
Hell yeah. I also get
How do-
paid more than you.
Yeah, cool. I don't know
Mister,
how to
I'm on a
talk,
monthly allowance.
but zero work. You have to work. I don't, and
Oh
so I
yeah.
still get paid. How does that back pain feel, motherfucker? You did jack shit. And you got pain
Pretty
on your
good.
ass.
I don't have work if I don't want to.
I never said I disliked INCs.
It's just
I
flawed.
may have
Just flawed.
disliked the concept idea of making it just a big battlefield, as it does not work, as we can see, because the game's dead. I just saw one. Where was it? What happened to U-Boat game?
Alright.
It just got we just stopped working on it as there was just no potential really. It's more like, excuse me.
RX 580.
George is harassing me because I'm eating. Fuck you, George.
George, keep harassing him. This is your payback for I'm pinging you.
George, you say that again, I'm gonna mother bird you.
That sounds suspicious, I'm not gonna lie.
Good.
Yeah, the U-Boat was more like a community want thing, not like, we didn't really see like much point in it, as not many people play it, and it's a very small game.
Out of us three, I'm the youngest, 15 years old.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Stop over here is old cranky McGee over here as a Taco Bell manager. If any of you have Taco Bell related questions, what not to eat at what times, he can tell you all about it.
What now? What about Taco Bell?
Taco Bell related issues, like what not to eat at what time.
You know what?
You can tell them all about it.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you you
No,
need
I'm
to
not.
go home, mister.
Well, what's it like being a manager?
Pretty good, I just gotta sit there and do paperwork late as fucking night.
Yeah, I fucking managers get the easy shit, man. Actual
I
planes
wish.
get the hard shit. They do though.
I have to do the truck in the morning. That kind of sucks.
Do the truck.
Put away like 800 pounds of beef every fucking Friday.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine.
Not all of it. I have to put away like a store's worth of stuff.
I don't get some of these guys' questions like, am I a fanboy? No. No, no. Also, why is Pokey wearing a World War II German uniform? Because it's stylish. Beat me, bro.
Ah, kurwa.
He's totally not planning a takeover.
He's scared for Poland.
No, he's scarred for Poland.
I don't fucking know, broad. Whatever Taco Bell serves in Turkey, I don't know what they serve there.
You should
Some
know.
guy also asked,
They're
what's the
manager.
best thing you can get at Taco Bell?
What's the what?
The best you can get at Taco Bell.
The best?
Yeah, like, what's the best to eat at Taco Bell?
Well, in America, the best thing and most popular thing, according to the Taco Bell HQ's data, is the number 7, which is the quesadilla meal.
Okay. How much is that?
I think US dollars, it's like $6.
Okay.
Comes with a chicken quesadilla, crunchy taco, and a large drink.
What is this turn
I don't know our prices. Prices just went up right now, so I don't know prices fully again. Welcome to inflation, boys.
Jeez. Pokey, yes or no? What?
Because SIDS.
Yes. Say yes, Pokey. Say yes.
Perhaps.
That wasn't an option. Choose again.
I'll make an auction, motherfucker.
I'll force you to make an option.
I already made an option. There's no need for forcing me to.
Demoted. Roles removed.
Jesus, man.
Pokey has been promoted to a lesser rank.
Can you hold the Taco Bell? Right, can we actually get some general questions? I don't want to. No one's has any intentions of holding the Taco Bell owner hostage, okay?
If only there was an actual owner. There's just a CEO.
It's just multiple people at this point in businesses.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The CEO is just a 50-year-old guy in a fucking hoodie every day. I'm not gonna lie. That's literally how he
Hoodie?
dresses.
Let me
Yes.
look.
He
Let me
wears a
look.
hoodie.
Taco Bell CEO. Mark King.
Yeah, he seems legit. Mark King. Like, hearing that name, you thought he would have made Burger King.
I mean, they made me learn when I did my videos on when Taco Bell was made. Or was created, and then the founder.
Man.
James, I've already slocked the server.
Make a Taco Bell faction slough. How about that, huh?
The Taco Bell faction, eh?
Yeah.
Heard. I'll do that. I'll turn your victory into Taco Bell.
No, we could actually have like an old-fashioned like fast food place in Victory.
No, you remember what some Welsh got in trouble for? Fucking putting a McDonald's on Victory. Dude.
Oh yeah.
Do that again, but with Taco Bell.
Yeah. And setting up terrorist meetings. I gotta be careful of what I say because I don't wanna.
With a stripper club.
No. We've got to be careful of what we say because we don't want to get the NRPC YouTube account demonetized.
I think we've said some worse stuff than that already at this point.
Yeah, on Discord. So different. Okay, actual question. Can you try and make guns have victory in Belfast? Planes and gun emotes are mobile friendly. By that I mean let us mobile players fly and shoot.
That's already in the works.
Yeah, that's already in the works on the rescripts, so
In terms of RP though, just no.
What Iron P?
With RP, if the RP Webley was mouse compatible, not mouse compatible, mobile compatible, um, there's just an issue of accuracy, and it's just like the guy is running away from you, and you suddenly hit 6 people around him, except for the guy himself.
Yeah, it's not very reliable.
Soft can manage Taco Bell in real life and Roblox.
We should
Yeah.
actually do
It's
that.
just like running a business. It's not hard.
Without the paperwork.
Just like
Less
running a
paperwork.
business.
Can I make a teammaker faction? That's like that's just any British faction on Victory, bro.
I mean, you can RP as the team maker.
Victory has
Going
80
true frame on
players.
mobile, bro.
Warship has 56 players right now. Okay, interesting.
Hey, how many of those are the actual exploiters? We'll never know.
0.
I think the kid's
They
still at
fin-
school.
Jeez,
How long is this school?
15 hours, bro.
Yeah. It's probably one of these special kids that gets homeschooled.
Special ed, bro.
You know, I think we have a few moderators like that as well. Fucking retards.
How will factions be represented with models in the open space, but special attributes? For example, a Royal Marine statue, for example, for the Royal Marines. Just fitting things. Sean should be able to answer that more accurately.
Yeah, I mean the open space is still a work in progress. I'm pretty sure it has it on the game place. Yeah, beta. So Sean, this is so much better. What? Okay. So yeah, so eventually there is gonna be like NPC interactions where you play where basically a NPC in the faction's clothing actually has animations where he's like has an idle animation and stuff. Go over and talk to him. He can tell you how to join. Blah blah blah. It'll show you images and how you can join and stuff. Well, not of Discord obviously, because we'd get taken down, but of like the Roblox where like we can show you what to actually click and blah blah blah. So that's how that will work, and applications will also be in this game. Eventually, QA tester applications and what's the other one? Sorry, faction applications.
You were thinking about staff applications, weren't you? Too?
Let's see if Dylan wants it. As basically, you just it'd just be like Google Forms where you can search
Yeah.
usernames and stuff, and you can delete them, and they'll delete for everyone, and you can close, open them anytime.
You got bots
there's-
spamming, by the way.
You could just set like an age limit or something. It's fine. Oh, what's this? Nice. 69mega.com. Don't actually go to that, guys. Hold on. Let me just ban this user. How do I ban him? Hide user on this channel. Okay, here we go. I think that's basically a ban, right?
This guy asked, what happened to Battleship Missouri RP? It died.
They all do. It's fine.
Sean, why is your character shorter than Pokey and Sauce? It's just the way he is. Don't judge him.
I'm actually 6'1" in real life, so. Question is, Pokey gay? No, but I believe he's in the closet.
I'm not. No. It's this Bwen guy. This guy's agenda is trying to figure out if I'm either a femboy or gay. Neither of which.
I think he
actually am.
fancies you, Pokey. I think that's it.
He's got eyes for me, but I don't have eyes for him.
Pokey.
Yeah, I realized. What the fuck is wrong with you? Here. Oh, you mean the gay guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone wants to ask? General questions before we end this. It's been going on for an hour now.
Yeah, I got a question. Are you gay, Sean?
No. I like women. I like females. So, that should answer your question. I'm not gay. Does Pokey have a fan club? If so, where
No.
is the Discord so I can scream fairies?
Hey, yo, what you got on that laptop popped up?
Oh, okay.
If you
Calm down.
wanna,
It's just
if
the
you wanna find,
comments.
That's
It's just the
if you wanna,
comments,
fi-
okay?
if
some
you wanna find
interesting
someone
furry
that
stuff you got
screams-
on there, Sean.
There's nothing
Oh
even
my
on it.
god.
Oh, it's just the home screen. It's fine.
You wanna find a Discord where you can go scream fairies, God X Nation, go in there.
Oh, yeah. Go
They
in
have
there.
femboys that are high
Oh, that's
rank, so
Nation. Yeah, he's got his own role, let's say, in one shot, because he's that fucking...
yeah, one shot that his parent couldn't, that his father couldn't pull out on time, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking macOS, bro.
Oh my gosh. No, Mac's good. I've got a MacBook. I use it a lot, actually. I use it quite a lot. Sloth, mind explaining what you see? Oh no, please don't. I don't know what you're seeing in your
I've
Mac, but
seen
please
enough.
don't explain.
Before he showed his screen there, he had some stuff popped up. Let's just say that it was some furry stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
He also deleted his browser history.
Yeah.
Yeah. We read cookies as well, you know. Can't
He
have
had
Sloth get my cookies.
he had a file named word.exe on there. I don't know what that means, but
Gwen,
it's on
you are
there.
down bad.
Whoa.
Gwen, you are down bad.
Sean think that should be given to MMA on Victory that actually work. They probably should.
If we give them flintlocks, they wouldn't be able to hit shit, regardless if they're PC or mobile.
And we've
So-
got exploiters, so I don't
Yeah.
think that's the right thinking yet, because I just need them to get bored so that I can figure out ways of combating the weak points of the systems. Stuff we all know. Close the tab. Why are you guys talking in the Cool Kids VC? Because we're fucking cool. Right? Man, call the UK Time reports and expose this guy. I'm surprised the UK Times have not actually done an article on recent events. Like, it would have been like a great way. It would have been a great way
They
of them
have
to
like
actually
so much
advertise,
material.
yeah.
They have so much chance to get good material, and they just haven't done shit.
Problem is
I'm gonna go
they take forever to
Yeah.
make a new one.
We've only like
I'm gonna
uploaded
ask
one
TJ what the hell
newspaper.
is he doing? What the hell he's doing?
At least tell him to make a bit about this, because it's like good shit.
They literally started making number 2 like almost a month ago. Still ain't here.
Let me see the old one. Not because
The first one looked good. It's just the problem is
Yeah.
it takes forever, and then everything's outdated news, and then it's like, oh.
let's be more quick.
Sean, is anything playing for the Missouri?
I do not believe so. I think Minor wants to revive it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Basically, right now we're all focused on the games that are actually doing quite good, so we want to try and update them as much as possible, and we just want to focus on the games that are actually doing good and like are actually promising. So like revamping one and like have doubts, oh will it work, blah blah blah. So we're not actually sure that anything's going to be planned for the Missouri yet. I know Minor wanted to revamp it, but I suggested a new modern game to him. And basically the modern game would take place in Falklands, as people seem to like land type stuff more, but it obviously will still have a naval aspect. I thought that'd be quite cool, like doing something in Falklands.
Oh yeah, question for you, Sean, is how's the Avatar thing going?
I don't know. We kind of just stopped working on it. Yeah. It's very hard
That's
to find
funny.
an environmental artist that could actually perfect it. Because most of them just wanted money up front and stuff, and it was like, what the fuck, you haven't done anything yet? So we didn't want to risk getting robbed, even though they look like promising people, but still. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Will there be at least one other? Wait. Will there be at least one or two tools for each team or warship for the rework? Do any of you understand that? One or two tools for each team. What? Sloth, listen, alright? You can't be typing in game. You're in a call, okay? Only if gay people type in game. I'm doing a podcast. So turn your fucking mic on, you little pussy.
It is on.
Alright, good. Shut the fuck up. You're on my podcast now.
Sir, we've taken over your podcast. It's ours now.
I can kick you out.
It's
of
our
here.
no,
the
fuck
US
you. It's
Army.
our call. It's
This
our
is
it's
the
ours
US
I
now.
can
Army.
kick
We're
you out of
reclaiming
here right
US
now.
territory.
No podcast. Bye.
It's ours.
See, look, now you got people clipping shit. Will there be at least one or two? Oh, yeah, most likely. Most likely. Most likely, fake Sean. I've done many pictures
Oh,
for
the bot's
kids
back.
and what? Oh my fucking god, I just deleted you, you bastard. Put user in timeout. Okay.
Oh, what the
There's
hell?
another one. They're after us, these
Yeah.
exploiters.
Oh no.
No, please don't post free online boobies. What will I do?
Please don't post the websites that you actually
No.
watch daily.
Oh, I'm so hurt. Now we're gonna have to give him the money. Oh no, how dare he?
My life comes at an end. Tools for RNCS when? What tools? A crucifix? Bro.
Stop asking. I do not have a homeworks folder because I don't do school. I don't do college.
Yeah,
anymore.
he dropped out of high school.
I dropped out of college.
He dropped out of high school.
No, I was kicked out of high school.
There you go. You dropped out.
And you
I
dropped out of
didn't.
your mom's
I
womb.
got kicked out.
You were forcefully dropped out.
No, because then I still had to go to a behavior school.
But you are a problem child.
I was, yes.
I mean, from your snap, you sure still are.
From my snap?
Yeah.
Why? What's on my snap?
I saw that rave you went to the other day.
Oh, with other bitches.
But yeah, with 90% men. The real sausage fest in there.
I know, but still, they got nowhere near our women, so we're fine.
You said you went to a place where men seek women.
What?
Went
No,
to a place
we
where women
brought them
speak.
girls with us. We didn't find them in the club, we brought them with us.
You're
We brought them with us.
Florida, shut the fuck up. I'm showing at your home for you said them like 5 times now. We've ignored you on every one of them.
Sean, I can help with that. Sorry, bro, but I don't think you have the money to grab girls. I'm sorry. This is the truth. I don't have a homework folder. We just told you shut the fuck up respectfully, please. Thank you.
there any other questions?
Aside from fucking homework folders.
Yeah, that Avatar thing you guys were working on was promising.
It
You can't
was.
find that
But,
that one dev.
yeah.
A little
So
frustrating.
obviously now because I've got INCs, you know, and I'm gonna start working on that even more. Like we've got like 6 maps and like over 10 ships we can release. Like you know, it's
And
insane.
why did you have KRNL installed on your PC?
What even is that?
I believe I've seen it being mentioned in that GodX Nation server. I think it's their executor that they
Oh,
use.
is it? I don't know. I've
Yeah,
not
but
got it
at least
installed.
it's just mentioned on there.
What is that?
It's,
I'm actually curious now. Is it like some palm thing? I bet it is.
I think it's
Ah.
Yeah, when there are updates planned for Victory. Miner's currently working on them.
Frosty, can you please tell me what KRNL is? I'm actually curious.
KML.
KNL.
no KRNL.
KRNL.
Oh, Colonel?
No, he's asking why I've got it installed on my PC. I don't know what he's referring to. Because he can't see my PC
I think it's
screen.
just an exploit thing.
The
Because
only thing I have is signups.
Yeah, Colonel's Roblox exploit.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
See, I
I'm
never
pretty
even
sure
heard
that's actually where
that.
they got that fucking motorway racing Tokyo hub of theirs
Oh.
for their exploits. I think that's on kernel.
Right, okay. See, I just have signups. So I can exploit my own systems.
And on see.
Release date for Warship update.
Didn't miners say it would be like a weekend? And it's been like 2 weeks
Yeah, it's like
since that
it'll
weekend.
definitely be delayed because of all the attacks and stuff. Oh, fuck. So yeah, it's definitely delayed, as Miner has said in the announcement channel.
Yeah, take that, George. Get disconnected.
Please do not come in here and ruin the podcast. Thank you. Yeah, Lotto ticket. You're an actual Godex diehard fan. Why would you feel bad for mine or feel bad for me? Non-stop 2 days I've been working on fucking patching shit.
Fucking kill you.
Bye. Okay. Anyway, it's my fucking podcast. Okay. Well, yeah. So is that it then? We can end
I
this
think
now.
that would be it.
Thank
Yeah.
God. So hopefully everyone's questions have been answered on like what do the exploiters want, blah blah blah. So yeah. Hopefully we can just end it there. And thank you guys for joining us, and thank you Pokey and Sloth for joining.